Preston Turner at the back. We've seen 3 running backs today for Wake. Ball at the left hash mark. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. Army rushing 4. Here's the inside fake. Now Hartman zips one across the middle. Pass going to be caught here on the slant. Williams past the 50, past the 30, past the 30. He will go. Keyshawn Williams, touchdown Wake. 75 yards. Back and forth we go at Nike Stadium. Oh, what a football game here in the third quarter.
All right, who put up the no defense allowed sign?
Wow. Unbelievable.
And a one-step lead when he caught the ball, turned it into a 5 or 6 yard lead by the time he hit the end zone.
We cannot catch our breath here.
The cadets don't know what to do on the opposite side.
I don't know what to do. This is just unbelievable. That touchdown drive took 14 seconds. Looks like a co-ed flight game. Man, out comes Skiba. And the kick is up, and it's good. All right, just like that, it's 49-35. All right, Larry.
What game are you going to compare this to, Stan? You've been here 26 years.
Larry, analyze that. Your turn.
I mean, and the odd thing is, he took the ball in, brought it back out, got himself set up. Sam Hartman did in a good position. And the play was a beautifully thrown pass, full speed, but only about a one-step lead, and then he just blew away from the Army defenders to go all the way. And it's been open all day. The slants have been open. The deep ball has been open. The question is, can Wake Forest come up with a stop to really give their offense a chance to put this one out of reach? And so far, they have not had the answer.
For Keyshawn Williams, just his second touchdown, freshman from Philadelphia, 75-yarder.
We talked about how the coaching staff keeps saying he's ready to do something spectacular, and there is something spectacular for Keyshawn to think about all the way home.
Third time in Sam Hartman's career, he's thrown for 4 touchdowns in a game. His numbers, 18 to 23, 407 yards, 4 touchdowns.
And A.T. Perry was trailing the play a little bit. He was just waving to him, saying goodbye as he ran down the field.
All right, Robinson and Howard are back. Here's the Mora kickoff. Another deep one, and Army will start at 25. How about a prevent defense right here?
You know, really, yardage doesn't matter because each team has been able to pick up big chunks when they need to or want to. What's going to happen next, Dan?
Listen to some of these plays. These are touchdown numbers. 41 yards, 54, 24. Those are in the first half. Second half, 75, 83, 71, 75. Army starts at its 25. Tyler's the quarterback up under center. Gonna fake the handoff middle, come to the near side, 25-30, and Wake tackles him. That's good. That's a start. At the 33-yard line, but that's a gain of 8. 8 yards on first down. Anderson and Red make the tackle. Clock runs at 5 minutes to go.
It's a bad thing when you're thrilled that it's only a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, they give him the 34, so it is 2nd down and 1. Army at that point. Now the clock is on the side of the Deeks the rest of the way, obviously, with a lead. Because Army typically not the 75, 80-yard hits. Here's Army with the handoff. A quick gainer here, 35, 40, 45, 47-yard line or so. 13-yard run for Robinson, brought down by Chase Jones. But Army approaching midfield now at the Black Knight 47-yard line. First and 10 yards to go.
And that play was close to going for a lot more.
Ball is closer to the left hash than the right. And Tyler is in the shotgun now. Step up under center. This will be a false start, looks like, on Army.
Yeah, 4 different officials told him you can't do that.
Number 60, 5-yard penalty. First down.
There were every official I think that had one available was throwing a flag on that play.
So it'll be 5 yards against Army back to the 42-yard line. Clock at 4 minutes. I got the swivel going. Swivel to the clock and then down to the field. Back to the clock and down to the field. Run, clock, run, right? If you're a Wake fan. First and 15, Army inside fake. Tyler to the edge, fakes the pitch, and is going to get slid down at about the 50, right at the midfield line. Chase Jones was there to run him down. Luke Astor's going to help him out.
One thing you know for sure, though, is that fake pitch where you extend it out there can be a dangerous play if you get yourself anywhere near any traffic.
The substitutions for Army here on this second down play. Second down, 7 coming from the 50. Wake 49, Army 35. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Army ready from the left hash mark. Tyler up under center. Inside, well, he tried to pull it out, and he does, and he is going to get swarmed down at the 50-yard line. Fox, I guess, will get the tackle. That's one of those that he wasn't trying to give it. Fullback was trying to take it, and they were fighting kind of over it, and then Army, quite honestly, lucky it didn't fumble the football there.
John Hunter saying in the pregame, you can't leave until the quarterback gives you the ball. He never got the ball, and he tried to take it away. Confusion. Turnovers would be a big part of this game in the last 17 minutes.
All right, third down now, about 7 to go. Here's a little option by the quarterback, and oh man, he's poleaxed at the 48-yard line. I mean, pounded by Smenda, who hit him right at the shoulders, and I mean, just put him right on his shoulder blades. What a tackle by Ryan Smenda. That's the way you dial it up.
Clean as could be, and Tyler is definitely shaken up a little bit as he heads to the sideline.
How could you not be on that tackle? 8th tackle today for Ryan Smenda, Wake's junior linebacker at Orange Park. They're going to look at that just to make sure there wasn't any targeting, I guess.
It got to be, and it looked as clean as could be, chest to chest, the way that we saw it in real time.
Yeah, live it looked clean, just hard. But we'll get a good look at it. Oh, I don't know about that one. I'm not sure of that one. We're again looking at it. Here's a closer view of it. I think Ryan did lower the head, and from what I saw, I'd be surprised, honestly, with what I've seen all season long, Larry. I'd be surprised if this weren't targeting. I really would be.
The targeting rule is so baffling and confusing at this point in time. Well, it's really hard to say.
Pardon me, Larry. While they're at it, I want to remind you today's game brought to you in part by Pepsi, which is made for football watching. So grab an ice cold Pepsi and get in the game. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Wake Forest football. Pepsi, that's what I like. You know, Ryan Smenda got the hit on Tyler. And here comes the call from Dwayne Height.
After further review, we have targeting on the defense. Number 5, leading with the cloud. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Number 5 has been disqualified for the ball game.
Yeah, not surprised after a second, third look that was the call. I don't like the rule.
The ejection part?
Right, the ejection part. I just don't. But that is the rule that we are governed by these days in college football. And I mean, you got kids getting ejected every game.
Yeah.
You know, 1 or 2 or 3 every game.
And when you're moving full speed and it becomes a borderline call, it's tough.
Yeah. So, new set of downs for Army after the step off, and Smenda's gone, so another Deacon out of there. Quarterback is Laws. He is up under center. Pitches to the right, going to be a halfback pass downfield. This is going to be intercepted by number 45, Nicholas Anderson on the sideline, and a flag is down. However, hang on, holding against Wake, and that'll wipe off the interception.
Holding. Defense. Number 6. 10-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Well, Wake had another takeaway wiped off the board, and this drive certainly the penalty flag not going in favor of the Dings.
Well, Nick Anderson was the only person in the area of where the ball was thrown, and that's why, because Taylor held him, the receiver, to keep him from getting to where the ball was heading.
Clock at 1:46 of the third quarter. Army's new line of scrimmage, the Wake 22 now. Right hash mark, Laws under center. Buchanan is the fullback, motion to the right. Quarterback keeper to the right. That looked kind of busted up. Wake will make the tackle maybe after a gain of the length of the ball. Masterson and Jones, Chase Jones, came up to make the stop. The clock at 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wake up a couple of touchdowns, 49-35 here at Nike Stadium at West Point. Quickly down today, Dave.
Yeah, Ryan Smith's ejection means us now 4 defensive starters out of the game for the Deeks. Quincy Bryant, the true freshman from Lilburn, Georgia, in at linebacker to replace Minda.
Yeah, Bryant comes in with 5 tackles on his season thus far. Here's Laws under center. He drops the throw. Fake short, now comes back left in trouble. Sack back here at the 25-yard line. Big time sack by Rondell Mothroyd. That's another sack to get back. Food Line Feeds just donated another 1,000 meals to feed our neighbors in need in Winston-Salem. Keep cheering on the quarterback sacks to help us give back. A loss of 4 back to the 25-yard line. And for Army now, 3rd down and 13.
And that was, give that to a defender sack because the defensive backfield had great coverage downfield.
8th play of the Army drive at the Wake 25 now. Inside fake, option taken to the edge. The pitch goes outside, and a great tackle in open field by Kalen Carson, who was getting blocked, got up in the block, got up and under the back for the tackle. A gain of 4 there. Now it's going to be 4th and long for Army. Last time Army got to this similar situation, it was the fake and the interception for the touchdown.
A.J. Howard was on the ground with Carson, and Carson managed to get to his knees, and as he was getting up through the arm out, caught him around the knees and knocked him down.
Well, one of the wackiest third quarters we have seen in quite some time. It is in the rearview mirror. What will the 4th bring? We're going to tell you when we come back. The score after 3 is Wake 49, Army 35.
The year was 1919. Barbasol shaving cream was invented by a dreamer named Frank Shields. The world's first modern shave cream, Barbasol changed the face of shaving forever. A few billion shaves later, Frank's dream lives on. Behind every face is a dream. Barbasol proudly salutes every fearless, self-assured, wide-eyed dreamer all across America. Celebrating 100 years. Barbasol.
Who doesn't want to live their most spectacular life? The new Spectacular Riches Scratch-Off from the North Carolina Education Lottery has millions of dollars in prizes with riches everywhere. So you can make bling your thing, add glide to your ride, or even glitz to your grits. Spectacular Riches with over $100 million in prizes from $100 to $10,000. Riches are everywhere. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning are 1 in 4.26. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
Ben Carlton here in the Piedmont Advantage Credit Union Network studio, getting you caught up on scores from the ACC. Syracuse and Virginia Tech in Blacksburg. Garrett Schrader with a 20-yard rushing score to put the Orange on top, 20-19, 5 minutes into the third quarter. Syracuse looking for their first conference win all season long. In the national scene, Cincinnati with now a 3-score lead over Navy, 27-10 in the fourth quarter. And Oklahoma now back on top of Kansas, 21-17 in the fourth quarter there as well. Guys, keep your head on the swivel for this fourth quarter. Figures to be a fun one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, third quarter taught us that. You've got to be ready for anything. 49-35 Wake. At the total yardage right now, Wake with 456, Army with 412. This game is 2 points away from tying most ever points between these two in the series, which started back in 1945. It was 28-21 at halftime. Now 49-35 Wake with a 2-touchdown advantage.
So Wake Forest with only 12 rushing attempts. That's a little bit. It's a heck of a football game.
Well, it just, you see numbers that you don't normally see. You see formations you don't normally see. You know, Army springs into the fake field goal deal. And I had no idea who was in shotgun taking the snap, getting ready to throw it. And, you know, it looked initially that Wake had no idea what was coming, and then Travion Red certainly played his spot well. and makes the pick for the touchdown.
Which he has done all season. You know, physically he may not be the most gifted defensive back out there, but he certainly understands the game and plays the role very, very well.
Let's go down the stairs again to Dave Gorn. Dave?
Yeah, I don't know about for you guys, but this is a little reminiscent of the belt pull with A&M a few years ago. And we're on target for maybe 1,100 yards of total offense today between the two teams.
Yeah, it's nutty. We're still a long, long way to go. They have swapped ends of the field. Army will have it 4th down and 9. Offense still out there. Ball is at the Wake 21. Laws is the quarterback. He is up under center. Big fullback behind him, Barnard. Option to the right, now dropping his Laws to throw back to the left to the end zone. Throws it up and it's batted around and caught. That's caught for a touchdown. How about that? There was a big duel between Nasir Greer and the Army receiver, rather Nasir Taylor. That looks like Alston, who comes down with a catch for Army.
And it was just a great catch. It looked like he was right in position to tangle up. It just couldn't get the hand into the middle of the reception area.
Ruling on the field is incompletion for a touchdown. The previous play is under further review.
Yeah, they're going to take a look at that. Isaiah Austin, big target at 6'4", going right with Nasir Taylor, and I'm not sure he caught it.
Real time, it looked like a catch. Now we see him go up, they reach around. Where does he get possession on?
Got to have full control with his feet in bounds. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know.
They're gonna run this one back and forth a large.
Yeah, it was called a touchdown, and you gotta be able to see some. Oh no, he didn't do it. Well, the crowd reacting to the toe down, but you got to have full control of the ball with your foot down.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Yep. All right. We're at 90 points.
Most ever in the series between these two.
And it may or may not be 91 here.
All right, out is Tally. Try to get Army back within 7. Kick is on the way, and it is good. So another long touchdown march. This one took over 5 minutes. And we've got a timeout down below with the new score. 14:53 to go as we take a timeout by telling you it's Wake 49, Army 42 from Michael Stadium.
Wake Forest Baptist Health, the official healthcare provider of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, is now Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, combining the brightest minds in medicine to bring you award-winning care with a commitment to strengthen the health and wellness of our community. When it comes to the health of you and your family, no one should settle for anything short of life-changing. To learn more, visit wakehealth.edu/Atrium Health. We know that juicy, cheesy, grilled to perfection burger sounds amazing, but it does sound like something is missing. Pepsi, baby! The yin to this burger's yang. Burgers and Pepsi go together like burgers and Pepsi. This perfect blending of flavors makes every bite of lettuce, every sesame seed on the bun, and every sip of that crisp, refreshing, ice-cold cola a journey to Foodtopia. Burgers, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Well, 49-42 as Army comes back to score. Wake Forest's lead whittled down to 7. And there, the way this thing is going, I mean, each team is scoring when it's got it just about. But Wake did get that one stop. Right. With the lead, you get the pick 6 for the touchdown. And that in the end might be the daylight, that you needed to get out of here with a win.
Defensive points are found money, and it could be the difference in the game. still 14:53 to go. You hope your defense at some point makes an adjustment that gets that one stop for a big play. You talk about game-changing plays. We've had about 4 or 5 of them that you say, okay, that's the one that's going to make the game changer, and let somebody start creeping away. It just hasn't worked out that way.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that play is going to trump that last one.
Right, exactly.
That, yeah.
Yeah, you said it better than I did right there. Way to go.
Well, what are we going to see here? I mean, the rest of the quarter, Austin outduels just here Taylor for the ball there and comes down with a tippy toe in there for the touchdown.
I hate to say anything, but watch for something goofy on a kickoff.
Second touchdown this season for Alston. Bill Smith, Keyshawn Williams back to the Wake to retrieve the kickoff here from Talley. Place kickers getting a workout today, aren't they?
Oh my goodness.
Both sides. (49-42). Wake leads by 7. Here's Talley with a kick. And Wake's going to get it up to 25. That's another deep one into the end zone.
You know, when your plane landed last night and I was not on the team plane, you tweeted out, touchdown, Wake Forest. And I wrote back, feel free to say that 7 or 8 times tomorrow. 8 times might not be enough.
Yeah, we've already said it's 7, right? Ain't no field goals in this game.
Oh, my.
The kickers are getting worked out with extra points and kicking it off, but not field goals.
Not field goals.
Not today. All right, Wake will come out and start at the 25-yard line. Christian Bill Smith, the running back. 2 Deacons wide to the right, 1 to the left. Going to be a give. CBS with a 25-30, 35-40. Christian Bill Smith breaking tackles. They'll give him the 42-yard line before Army gets his forward progress stop. With a bushel basket of tackles today. CBS lost his shoe. He's got to put the left shoe back on.
Oh.
He's
and he fell down.
Well,
Officials timeout for an injured player.
he was going down to work on the shoe and then took a seat. And the crowd reacted to that. Like, is it your shoe or you hurt? And the shoe's still not on. And that doesn't mean, he might have gotten stepped on or whatever. So he is going to walk off. And now Jeff Munkin on the near side is having a conversation with Dwayne Height, the referee.
Can't say I blame him.
Turner's going to run in there for Bill Smith. Now the Deeks are ready. 1st and 10 at the Deacon 42.
In the meantime, the timing has been upset a little bit to the flow.
3 Deacons wide to the left. 1 to the right. Snap to Hartman. He looks right and fires to the sideline. Hauled in there by Stewart at about the 50-yard line. Right there with Jabari Moore, the corner. They'll give Stewart the 49-yard line of Army. Gain of 9. 2nd down and a yard. Turner's the back as Wake snaps the ball quickly. The give is to Turner, and I don't know if he got to the line of scrimmage, just barely. That's it. Going to be 3rd down and 1 coming. Morrison makes a tackle. Ball's got to get, it's closer to 2. You got to get to the 48.
Great penetration by Morrison.
Clock's at 13:30 to go in the game. Wake 49, Army 42. 3rd down, 1.5 yards to go. Right hash mark. Michael Juergens at center. Will flip it back to Hartman in the gun. Army shifts to its right. Snap to Hartman. Hands off. Breaking off near side is Turner. Past the 45-40, 35-30. Runs out of bounds before being chased there as well. They'll spot him at the 31. 18 yards designed in the middle. He bounces out right, picks it up.
Well, we talked earlier in the day about that being open in the early part of the ball game, and he didn't make much of an effort to push that pile in the middle before jumping it outside.
Christian Bill Smith back into the game. Wake back up over the ball at the 31. Here's the quick snap. Fake give, throw to the sideline, and Stewart steps out with it at about the Army 23-yard line. Cunningham is there with it. Gain of 8, 2nd down and 2, clock at 12:35 to go.
Stewart with 10 very educated toes.
Yeah, Stanford transfer. Here's a quick snap. Here's Hartman on the left flank, throws downfield to the end zone, incomplete. That play was off schedule. We talked about some of the downs being off. Hartman kind of scrambled a bit to his left, kind of threw back to the right, and it just wasn't going to happen.
Well, and he was hoping that Roberson was going to take it out to the corner, and Roberson instead took it to the middle.
And now Wake with another 3rd and 2 here. Clock stopped at 12:22 to go. Wake by a touchdown, 49-42. 3rd down and a couple. Right hash mark, Hartman in the gun. Hands it off, left side to Christian Bill Smith. Darts to the corner to the 20. Stutter steps 15 to the 10, 5, dive to the pylon. Did he get in there or not? They will put him out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Christian Bill Smith goes 21 yards. Nearly got 23 for the touch.
And again, a quick look to the middle, feels the pile in the middle, and takes it to the outside. It's been open all day, been open for a couple of weeks, quite honestly.
Clock now down to 12 minutes, 1st and goal to go. Wake by a touchdown, trying to make it a 2-score lead. From the left hash mark, again, 1st and goal at the Army 2. Snap to Hartman, try and throw to the score. It's in the back right corner, and it is reeled in for a touchdown. Roberson makes the catch. Great throw and catch. Wake back up 2 touchdowns.
Great pass. There's no way that play can hurt you when he arches it that far outside. Nice catch by Roberson as well, and the parade continues.
That is a 5th touchdown throw today for Sam Hartman. And out comes Skiba, trying to make it 56-42. Like the pin.
Oh my goodness.
Snap and spot. Skiba's kick is up and good. Man, oh man. Deacons now with 531 yards.
Is that
offense? That's it. Got a timeout, new score, again on the touchdown throw. Wake Forest 56, Army 42, back after this.
The perfect tailgate. All you need are your friends and the 2021 Ford F-150 with the available Pro Power onboard. It's like a mobile generator to power your tailgate all game long. It's this tradition of toughness and innovation that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling truck 44 years straight and counting. Make your game day traditions bigger and better season after season. Check out the 2021 Ford F-150 at your Carolina Ford dealer. Based on 1977 through 2020 calendar year total sales.
You trained for this all year. Endless hours in cold air conditioning waits. And now you are ready. Ready to trek back to your seat from the concession stand. Through the lines, lost fans, and that mascot who wants you to do a little dancey dance, all without spilling a drop of your ice-cold Bud Light. Welcome back to football, sports fans.
Another touchdown pass, 2-yarder to Roberson for Sam Hartman, his 5th touchdown throw of the day. That gets him to 52 career touchdown passes, tying the lefty Tanner Price. Next in line, John Wolford at 59, the all-time leader Riley Skinner at 60. And the 3rd touchdown catch of the day for Roberson, 14th in his career. And it is 56-42. Wake Forest back with a 2-touchdown lead, and that left eye of mine, Larry, kind of fluttering over there on the scoreboard. Looking at the clock, 11:43. 11:43 to go.
One column you've got locked in. Is that it?
Yeah. Run, baby, run.
There's a lot of football left here.
Quickly, let's go down below Dave Gore. Dave.
Yeah, I'm down here. I feel like I'm listening to Oprah do the game. You got a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. It's fun.
Yeah. But it's the second half not going quite as quickly as the first. A lot of commercial breaks, all of this and that.
And Wake Forest now with 16 rushing attempts, but over 100 yards rushing.
Moore are going to kick it off, and again, Robinson and Howard are back for Army. Another deep kick. This sails 4 or 5 yards into the end zone. Army will start at the 25-yard line. That last touchdown by Wake was odd for this half when you consider touchdowns of 75, 71, 83, 75. Austin's 21-yarder, that was a 2-yarder to Roberson. And Wake keeps that daylight between itself and this Army team. Army ready to go at the Black Knight 25. The toss pitch right side, a marker is down. This will gain not much of anything. Dion Bergen over on the defensive left to make the tackle.
Illegal shift. Offense. Number 21 and number 11 were in both in motion at the snap. 5-yard penalty. First down.
It was 21 Robinson on the carry.
Can you win a squeaker if you score 70 points?
Correction. Wake Forest has elected to decline the penalty. Second down.
11 Black Knights have carried the ball today. 11. Wake is at 4, including the quarterback Hartman. All right, second down and 10 for Army at its own 25 after Wake says no to the penalty. Here's the inside give. Another big push for the running back for Army, and breaking tackles on the way past the 40-45 right up to midfield. 25-yard run for Robinson, brought down by Red and Carson. He nearly took it all the way.
You see so much of that option, and you try to read it as a defender. That quick hitter and the quick exchange at the line has been a good play for him all day.
Army at 458 total yards today. Another inside give. This is Atkins, the fullback, as he spins for 4 or 5 to the Wake 45-yard line. Bothroyd in there to make the tackle. And the clock at 10:45 and running. Second down, 5 Army at the Demon Deacon 45-yard line. Wake 56, Army 42. And a shootout at Nike Stadium. Army ready. Laws up under center. Inside give to the fullback, and not much for Buchanan this time. Maybe a yard. Bergen and Bothroyd have their arms around the big fullback. Again, he has done well over 190 carries without losing a yard. He is just going to go forward every time. Now for Army, third down and 4 coming up as the clock hits 10 minutes left in the game. Digs along the front with 4 down. And Army ready. Option to the near side. Quarterback is going to keep it. And here's Laws behind a couple of big bodies in front of it. Barreling past the 40 and down to the Wake 38-yard line for a first down. Anderson and Masterson make the tackle, but several yards downfield and a new set of downs for the Black Knights.
That was just great drive. He kept the legs churning and churning and moved the whole pile with him.
So Army set to go first and 10 at the Wake 38. Clock at 9:23 to go and running. Wake up 56-42. Cadets ready. Here's Laws up under center. Inside fake. Pitches left side. Good blocking on the corner. Past the 35-30. And down to about the Wake 27-yard line or so. Still fighting for yardage. There is A.J. Howard. Masterson and Taylor this time are there to make the tackle, but another first down for Army. Gain of right at 12.
Inside 9 to go. You're going to want to be careful, though, how much of those extra yards you keep fighting for when you're held up in that group of Wake Forest players, because 3 different guys were trying to strip the ball from him, reaching for him. All right, first down Army at the Wake 25. Dickens up a couple of touchdowns here in the fourth quarter, but Army just runs a man on very late.
No.
I mean, at the 11th hour, Navy rushes a guy from the bench
Down the play, first down.
onto the field. It was Michael Roberts. He's a Charlotte guy. He's a North Carolina kid out of Vance High School, and he's now a wide receiver to the left side. Army only had 10 out there. Here's the first down play for Army. Dropping the throw is Walls. Looks for the end zone. Open man. Touchdown. Nobody covered Robinson, who came out of the backfield and was unaccounted for, and that is an easy touchdown for the Black Knights.
About as easy as you can get it right there. The only question was the throw to be on target? Made him turn around, so it was a little bit more difficult play than it looked like it should have been. But so wide open, he had time to make the adjustment.
So another big one, 25-yard touchdown throw. As Army with the unique formation now with shift to kick the extra point. And that is Tally to do it. And the kick is on the way, and it is good. 56-49.
All touchdowns, too, which is really something unbelievable to look at.
75-yard drive in 7 plays. Took 3:23. And Robinson with the touchdown from 26 out. Got a timeout down below. We'll step aside from Mikey Stadium. 8:20 left. Nearly half the quarter. And it's 56-49, Demon Diggs.
If ACC football runs deep in your veins, then SiriusXM ACC Radio is where you need to be. We're talking conference and team previews, live games, news and analysis from experts like Chris Patola, Brian McFadden, Roddy Jones, and Torrey Holt, the coaches show, championship specials, and more. Get inside ACC football like nowhere else. Feed your fandom on the SiriusXM app. Stay up to date anywhere you go. Just download the app to start streaming.
It's game day, and the Demon Deacons are geared up and ready to go. When the Deacons kick off, make sure you're dressed head to toe in black and gold with apparel from the Wake Forest bookstore. Gear up with all the latest Nike sideline gear, as well as many other great brands like Lululemon, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. Shop now at deaconshop.com. Again, that's deaconshop.com, or visit one of our 3 convenient locations ready to serve you. 2 on the quad on the campus of Wake Forest University and 1 in Haines Falls. Let's go Deep.
Ben Carlton with you from the Piedmont Advantage Credit Union Network studio. Let's take a look around the ACC scores in action right now. UMass and Florida State, it is all Seminoles. 59-3, about 90 seconds left in that one. You can all but wrap it up. Syracuse and Virginia Tech, the Hokies back on top now, 26-20. In the national scene, Cincinnati with a 2-touchdown lead over Navy, 27-13. Oklahoma and Kansas still in a 1-score game, and this is something I had never personally heard of before. Kansas Athletics, their official Twitter, posted about 45 minutes ago that the gates to the stadium were open, no tickets required, as they look to pack the house for Kansas to pull off what would certainly be one of the most unlikely upsets of this college football season. Guys?
Come on, come on.
Bring a friend.
Bring your friend.
Or 7.
Yeah. Quickly down below, here's Dave.
Yeah, I was talking, you know how the Army cheerleaders do push-ups after every touchdown. I just asked a couple of them, I said, when's the last time you did this many? They said, we don't think we have. We may call for athletic trainers and medical personnel for them today.
I mean, careful what you wish for, right? It is 56-49 after the Army touchdown, but Wake is in the lead.
Just another good reminder to never volunteer.
Oh, man. All right, Army going to kick it off. Christian Beal-Smith, Deshaun Williams are back. Army's going to a little high pooch kick to the right side. It's out of bounds. Well, Army, the second time that Army has come up with a wrinkle in the kicking game,
There's a flag over there. The kick goes out of bounds across the way.
Before the last kickoff, we said watch for something goofy.
Yeah. We'll see after a meeting of the minds. Now this is explained by Dwayne Kick out White. of bounds. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty for where the ball went out of bounds. First down, Wake Forest.
So that's a huge break for Wake. And, you know, Wake's been practicing all week. Be ready on all these kicks. And certainly, you know, the Deeks at least looked a little surprised on the fake field goal. You know, it wasn't really a fake field goal. There's the big shift. But then Red comes up, pardon me, with the interception for the touchdown. And there, that backfires too on Army. So 0 for 2 today as far as that goes.
Looked like the ball did get over the 10-yard barrier, but then there was no possession established and the ball got out of bounds.
So now Wake with a short porch, 8:18 to go, leading 56-49, and the ball at the Army 43-yard line.
You know I get twitchy when you say short porch.
And now what do we do? We're holding up the game for some reason. It's not the TV. Well, Jeff Munkin down here talking with referee Dwayne Height. He's got a personal little meeting down here with him. That replay might be looking at it. I don't know. There's been no explanation as to why we're not playing right now.
The ruling on the field is that the receiving team did not touch the kick. The previous play is under further review.
All right.
So as the two players collided, the ball was in the air and there was a collision in the air. No possession was established. I think Munkin's point must be that a Wake Forest player touched it.
Yeah, we're looking at the big screen over there. The Army player touched it.
And that looked to be Isaiah Wingfield out there on the edge.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And what are they looking at to make sure that both touched it or one?
But nobody came down with the ball for the replay, so...
So the ball goes out of bounds without being possessed by either team.
Right. Unless there's a wrinkle that we aren't aware of.
I mean, they assessed a penalty on the play and added 5 more yards. And, you know, if the ball goes out of bounds deeper than the 35, it comes out to the 35. If it goes out of bounds past the 35, the receiving team gets the ball where it goes out of bounds. And Jeff Munkin, I think, is basically here lobbying for 5 yards.
For 5 yards.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think that's correct. But you know me and numbers, Larry. Math is not my strong suit. We've established that.
I was not going to make any comment.
For a long time. Well, Clausen is the math guy.
And he's also the rules guy.
After further review, the ball was touched by a member of the receiving team. Therefore, we do not have a foul for a free kick out of bounds. However, it will be Wake Forest football at the 47-yard line, first down.
There's no penalty, just the 5 yards.
But Wingfield did touch the ball, so there's no penalty for kicking it out of bounds. That makes sense.
So Wake now, the ball at the 48 of Army instead of the 43.
But we pretty well established 5 yards doesn't mean a hill of beans in this game.
So far. Yeah, it hasn't in this one. Yeah, right. All right. Wake is ready. Again, let's reset. Only 8:18 to go in the game. Wake leading 56-49. Snap to Hartman, gives to Christian Beal-Smith, darts left past the 45 and 40, and escorted out of bounds over there by Cunningham and McDuffie, the safety and corner. That'll stop the clock for just a bit, and now it runs toward 8 minutes after a gain of 8. Second down and A long 2 to go for Wake. Ball at the Army 40. Wake 56, Cadets 49. Here's the snap, play fake. Little pass over the middle. Going to be caught A.T. Perry. Trying to spin out of tacklers. He has the first down easily down to about the 26-yard line, gain of 9. New set of downs for Wake. Clock at 7:44 and running.
Really good hands by A.T. Perry, reaching behind him to come up with that catch.
So now here's another quick snap. Play action. Hartman, plenty of time. Well protected. Zips one over the middle. Caught by Keyshawn Smith at the 10. He'll fall to the 8. It'll be 1st and goal to go.
Sideways a little for because of the number of butterflies. But the butterflies could be, we've got these in the bow.